mentally preparing yourself for for getting ready? It was yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, I prepare myself each and every day at practice.
Right.
You know, if it's 4 reps, 3 reps, you know, my job is to be a pro and be prepared whenever my number's called. Because, you know, it's football, anything happens.
It did feel like, especially in the second half, the defense played really well overall. I mean, did you guys feel like you could maybe turn a corner in terms of how you guys are playing?
Yeah, you know, you just got to get better as a whole team. You know, we just got to get better as a whole team, man, and, you know, rack up some dubs.
I guess what did you feel was just the difference in the whole outcome of the game?
I mean, we lost. You know, we didn't do enough as a defense, offense. You know, so at the end of the day, everybody just do their job. You know, and be complimentary football. You know, we come out with wins, but unfortunately, we didn't do that as a whole. So, gotta get back in the lab, man, and move on. We got 24-hour rule. You know, win or lose. You know, you enjoy the wins, and you kind of think about the losses, but you got 24-hour rule, man. We move on to the next week.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Mike.
You know, it's just a learning experience, you know, and being a rookie and, you know, coming in and playing this game at the highest level, you know, against some good guys, man. It's just a learning experience.
How tough was it out there today? I mean, you battled through adversity this whole week, don't have your start out there, then Davante goes down to an injury for a little while. How tough was it out there just to battle through adversity?
I mean, I felt like a lot of the stuff was, you know, on us. A lot of the stuff we did to ourselves. So until we willing to, you know, look in the mirror and be willing to correct those things, it's gonna keep happening.
What was the coach's message to you guys after the game?
You know, basically the same thing, man. A lot of this stuff is on us. A lot of this stuff, you know, we do to ourselves, man, and we still in the games at the end. If we just do stuff right from start to finish, I mean, who knows where the game would have been.
Josh, you guys talk about that, trying to eliminate some of the penalties.
Yeah, man, stupid we do to ourselves. You know, just undisciplined football. And, you know, at this league, it's too competitive. It's too competitive, and there's too many guys that's good out there to go in there and, you know, and not do the little things right every play. This is going to be what it is.
Do you feel you found a little bit of rhythm in the running game at some point today?
I mean, yeah, I think we ran the ball good, man. I mean, overall, you know, it was lanes. I mean, we was pushing the power. I think, you know, the O-line did pretty good.
All these close games the last 2 weeks, I guess how does the emotions kind of come out of that? Is it just trying to fix stuff, or is it just frustration?
For me, it's frustrating, man. I'm tired of losing. Just keep it 100. Tired of losing, man. And I mean, I feel like every day I go in there and I work my ass off. So eventually something got to give.
The fact that it's close, is it like, okay, we're right there, or is it just even
Nah,
more
man, that
frustrating?
make it worse. That make it worse, man, because that just means, you know, 5 to 6 plays, you do them right. Difference in the outcome of the game. But at the same time, you're tired of saying 5 or 6 plays, difference in the outcome of the game. It's just time to do that.
I know it's getting a little bit redundant here, but another one-score game that you're going to fight to get back into it, but had you just taken care of business a little bit earlier, you wouldn't be in that position, and I know that's got to be frustrating, that some mistakes that the team itself is making put you into that position.
Yeah, man, we shooting ourselves in the foot a lot. You know, I don't even really know what to say. I mean, we gotta play better. We gotta do things earlier in the game and be more urgent earlier to put ourselves in better positions, you know, where we don't have to scramble at the end of games.
What's the most frustrating part about what's happened this season?
It's because we better than the way that we playing. I mean, we got a pretty talented roster, so it's frustrating to be in these games and obviously not be able to finish them, but just to maximize the whole game and be able to execute at a higher level, you know, throughout to make it easy on ourselves.
Davante, what did you see from Aiden throughout the week, just as he was potentially getting ready to play, and then how do you think he performed today when he stepped in?
I mean, he was ready, prepared, just like he always does. Always ready for his opportunity, and I mean, I feel like he did a good job. You know, it's not easy stepping in there and you know, on the road, starting in the middle with a lot of expectations, and you know, obviously he performed well in preseason, so a lot of people expecting that same exact type of performance coming out, which is, you know, not realistic because, you know, preseason has a different different brand of football than what the regular season is. So it's a learning process, and I think he's only going to get better as we go. But we just got to do a good job of helping him out. Up front, giving him time and just getting him comfortable. The wideouts doing what they got to do to make sure he's getting in a groove and just keeping his mind in it. But for his first outing, it was obviously not the way he would have drawn it up, but he did good in my eyes.
Health-wise, when you left the field there, what happened and what are you feeling now?
A little discomfort, but it's football. It is what it is.
Was a scare for you? Did you fear worse than that? Were you? How did it end up that you were? I mean, despite the fact you pretty much went right into the locker room or for examination, that you were back out there before the start of the first half, end of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, I landed on the shoulder, and it was not feeling like it was probably going to be a possibility of doing so, and came back in and had to nut it up, and I mean, it definitely does not feel good right now, but it is what it is. You got to go do what you got to do for your team.
Heading into next week, what do you think is the first couple of things on the priority list you guys need to tighten up to put yourselves in position to win?
I mean, it's really a multitude of things. It's just being more urgent, man, early on, and communicating better so that we can execute. It's not one thing. It's not, do this thing and then we'll be golden. I mean, it's both sides of the ball. I just feel like we're not maximizing it, and everybody can definitely tap into another gear, and we just got to do that before, it gets to a point where it's must win every game, and that's the stuff that we're trying to stay away from, and I just don't think we're being urgent enough right now.
We were speaking with Josh Jacobs a couple of minutes ago, and it seemed like he basically said it was even more frustrating to keep saying we're 5 or 6 plays away, and not being able to get that done. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, it's just the hurting yourself thing, and obviously we got the plays, and we show flashes of being able to do it. We'll go down and march down and have a good drive, or aid them, throw a dime on 3rd down, 4th down, whatever it is, and then it's just one play. That at the end we did all that work, and we're going down 3-yard line or wherever we were about to tie the game, and then we have another hiccup. So it's just a matter of putting it together. It don't matter about going down and having a solid drive up until you gotta finish it off, and that's where we're lacking right now.
How do you fix that? Does it start in practice? Is it just lack of preparation? Is it just
It's
execution?
It's awareness and execution. Knowing what you're seeing and playing fast and following your cues, and that's something that I have found to make the game a lot easier for me, is being on top of things ahead of time. That way you can play fast and make them kind of, you dictate to them and you make them adjust to what you're doing. And I feel like it's too much sitting back and watching and, maybe hoping somebody else will do something or whatever. But like I said, I don't know. It's 10 minutes after the game, 15 minutes after the game is the hardest point to assess exactly what's going on. I just know it's not enough, so we gotta figure that out.
Did something click with you and Aiden? Your connection late. Obviously, you had a lot of catches on the scoring drive, and then the 4th down play before the interception.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how it looks in practice. We just got to get more opportunities, and he just got to get more comfortable back there. And part of being comfortable back there is obviously it's the whole thing. So everybody got to do their job, and we got to run clean, crisp routes and give him something to see early, and we got to protect him, and he's got to make good decisions, and that's kind of how this thing goes.
There's a lot of weight on your shoulders on Josh's and Max's. Do you guys welcome that? And does that give you confidence going forward? You guys will be able to get over this hump because of you three? That's
my job. My job is to be the one that's why I get paid the way that I do, to go and score touchdowns. I just, and I accept that burden, and it's not even a burden to me. That's what makes it exciting for me, is having those opportunities to go down and finish a game and be a big piece as to why that thing came together. So I don't care about that. It's about doing everything, everybody doing their part. Everybody doing their part doesn't mean everybody having 80 catches on the year. I can have as many as I need to have to make it go. Everybody doing their part is for that play. Everybody doing what they got to do to make sure that play works. And if you think about it like that each and every play, then you're gonna have good plays.
You guys all set? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Monte.